Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you stuff that we like to have at our gate to make our job easier. Now everybody's different and you have your own things that you like, but we're just trying to give you some ideas of things that will be very helpful to do your job out here in the oil field. So without further ado, let's get to some of the things that we like to have out here. This is one of our favorite things. It's called a bulky. This filters water so you don't have to buy bottled water to drink. It saves a lot of money. You just add water, non-potable water to it, and it filters it out, and it makes it so you can't even tell. I mean, we use it all the time for filtered water and for our coffee, just everything that we drink, and it is well worth it. It's called a bulky. These are the filters. You have the charcoal filters on top and then the chlorine filters on the bottom. Never feed the animals. If you feed the animals, they will start coming closer and will not be afraid of you and could possibly eat your pets. Coming up is where the ranch caught a coyote in a snare. And this is what's left of a bobcat after something ate it that was bigger. Never walk in front of an 18-wheeler because they cannot see you over their hood, and also they cannot stop like a normal truck or car can. Looks like we got a big delivery in today. If one of these tanks was to roll off, you need to be paying attention so you get out of the way. This is the best way we have found to keep the power from going off when it rains. We get a Folgers can, cut it across on the side, stick the cords through, and plug them in. And you can see it's raining right now, and our power is still on. This works really good, and it's a really cheap and inexpensive way to keep the lights on. This is our dinger to let us know when there's a truck outside. It's like an old gas station. There's a black hose. When the truck runs over it, it dings. It works good. But when it's cold or hot outside and you got the windows closed, you cannot hear the dinger inside your camper. So we had to find another solution as a backup for this. And what we found was Harbor Freight sells these wireless motion sensors that has a range of up to about 250 foot. This picks up a truck as it goes by, and the receiver's inside the camper, so it dings when a truck goes by it. However, when the wind is blowing a lot, sometimes they will go off when there's no truck there, so you just have to keep an eye out your window. It's important how you park your RV. This is a window we sit at inside the RV that we can look down the road coming in, and at nighttime we can see the headlights of trucks coming in from about 1.5 miles away. That way we don't have to jump and run when a dinger goes off. We are outside waiting by the time they get there. It works really well. It's also good to have a backup generator in case yours ever go out, because it might be a day or two before they can get you another generator. You don't want to be in South Texas at 120 degrees without no AC. So we have a 3,000 watt generator that will run our AC and everything inside the camper. We also like to keep our tank full on our camper, which is a fresh water, which is about 80 gallons, so that we don't have to worry about running out of water if we forget to call in when the big tank is empty. We also have a freezer because we are 40 miles from the closest grocery store. So it's best to have food on hand because you ain't going to run to the store and get dinner every day at 40 miles one way. As you can see, our freezer is full of food. It always rains in South Texas. We got the company to bring us some pallets so we can make a walkway. As you can tell, it's raining right now, and if we had to step outside our camper and walk 15 feet, we would track mud all in the house. With this, you don't track mud into the house. You can see where I stepped over here and made a track and sunk down in the mud. Very messy. We upgraded our steps to these. It takes a lot of the bounce out as you come in and out of the camper, and it's just a more ride system. It's a great upgrade that we did to the RV to help control the bounce as you walk in and out so much at nighttime. And we also found it's best to have a weed eater and axe, and we want to get a rake because these bushes down here is just awful with thorns, and you want to be able to see if there's an animal around your trailer or whatever, a snake. So I do keep the grass cut down so you can see. And look at these thorns right here. I'm getting ready to show you. Some of them are an inch long. Look at that. That is just deadly right there. This is a weed boost. It is a must-have in South Texas. Without it, you would not have much internet to watch movies or even make a phone call. We have a directional antenna, so we have it about 30 foot in the air to make sure that, and we just point it towards the cell phone tower, and we have 5 bars and we stream movies on the TV all the time. Without this, you would not be able to watch TV or even make a phone call in some instances in South Texas. I added this solar light right here on the back of the camper. You see it right there? It looks over the generator, so if all of our power goes out, that comes on and that lights up that whole area so I can see the generator in case I need to do something with no power. It's just a big upgrade to have just to cover all the bases. Out here, you can never have too many lights. You want to be able to see all the way around your camper at night time, including the generator. So if you have to walk on your generator, you can see it. And also you want to light it up good because you can see bobcats, javelinas, coyotes, fox, snakes, just all kinds of animals. So it's always best to be able to make sure that you have more lights than not enough. And you want to be able to see a good ways down the road. You can see for a long ways. And there's a light behind the camper so you can see back there. These are the lights under the camper. That way when you step out or you go in the RV, you can see if there's a snake underneath the campers. I mean, I cannot stress enough the need for lights. We can see all the way underneath our camper, all the way around. I did this with the lights I ordered off of Amazon. It's like 64 foot of LED lights underneath the camper, and you can do a multitude of colors so you can see. And you can see it looks like daylight underneath there, so you can see snakes or just any animal that might be underneath there. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and thumbs up and subscribe for all the latest videos. Thank you, and I hope everybody enjoys gate gardening as much as we do. God bless.